What's poppin', tribe? It's your Tina Lee. Tina, if you nasty. And today I am going to show you the easiest way to clean conch. So come on in, cousins, and have a seat. First things first, if you have a really good wooden cutting board, you do not want to damage it. So I went on ahead and I wrapped it with saran wrap. The saran wrap is going to protect your board from cutting and having those dents in it so you won't get mold. So let's start off with, where do I get my conch? I get my conch from any Latin store that has it, that does not tenderize it or pre-tenderize it, okay? I like my conch whole, preferably with the skin on. Not sure if you guys know what conch is, but it is a shellfish, and just like shrimp, it comes with a dookie line, okay? Dookie line, organs, all of that is in there, so you want to make sure you remove that. Make sure before you start this process you have a really sharp knife, y'all. The skin is really tough to remove sometimes, but the fresher the conch, the easier it is. As you can see here, I do have a pretty fresh piece of conch and it was coming off pretty easily, but be careful not to remove some of the flesh from the conch, which you can do at times. But if you have a really sharp knife, it's super easy to work your way around. Once you get that first tip of the conch skin off, you're just peeling away slightly with the blade between the flesh and the actual conch skin. Once you get around to the other side, you can put your knife down and then you can work it with your hands only. Please be careful with that knife, guys, when you're handling conch, because it can be a little slippery, okay? Now, there's a top layer of the skin that goes around the main body of the conch. You want to just carefully peel that away or cut it away with your knife as well. And boom, y'all, here's a peeled conch, here's a conch with the skin on, and that is the difference. Now, this is complete preference, y'all, depending on where you come from, depending on who your grandmammy is. You can cut the skin away or you can leave it on. Your kitchen, your choice. Now let's go into the preparation method, okay? Me personally, I grew up with my mom pressure cooking conch, but I found out a way not to have to do that. I cut away the tail from the main body of the conch, y'all, and these are just general names that I'm using. I don't really know what the body parts are called. And then I fillet each piece in half. Now, sometimes the conch could be much larger, so you'll end up with more pieces. It all depends on how tender you want your conch, okay? The thinner and the more you break down those fibers, the better the mouthfeel and the softer it cooks. And then you tenderize it with your mallet, y'all. You wanna pound it out until it almost doubles in size. Here you have a side-by-side of it tenderized and of one that I have not yet touched. And that's how I prepare it, guys. And I'm not sure if you guys know this, but there are stores where you can purchase your conch already tenderized, or if it's not tenderized while it's in the display case, you can request that they tenderize it for you. I just prefer this method because I feel like it comes out better, and you never know how long your conch has been sitting because it already looks so manipulated. But to each his own, do what you want to do in your kitchen, guys. The dish came out so beautiful, and I can't wait for you guys to see it on Wednesday. It's gonna drop on my IG. My IG is chef_Tina Lee, and I hope you guys tune in Wednesday at 5 p.m. If you enjoy this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share it, tag somebody to come see what it's about, because I love teaching you guys. And if there's anything else you guys want to know about, just ask below. If you don't know what to say, just be like, hey girl, hey.